What's up, guys? Welcome to sawamedia, and it's your girl Faith Brandy. And a lot has been really trending about Prophet tbjoshua, the late Prophet tbjoshua. And I don't know, maybe what's your take on this, but let us see what people have been talking about and what the BBC really investigated. And yeah, please subscribe so that you can get notified any moment you're uploading something greater. tbjoshua, 20 years of scandals, fake miracles, sexual abuse and torture revealed in BBC documentary. We do not know whether this is true or false, and because we've not seen more evidence about that, but let us now see. Late Nigerian preacher Temitope Balogun Joshua, better known as tbjoshua, has dominated headlines after his church's dubious activities were exposed by not just former members of his church, but also his former employees and own daughter too. The preacher, who at some point was the most recognizable and widely adored African preacher with millions of devotees from around the world, has now been exposed as a man who was rooted deep in misogyny, torture, sexual abuse, financial corruption, and mega cover-ups. A BBC investigation has revealed that the charismatic Nigerian leader of one of the world's biggest evangelical churches secretly committed sexual crimes on a mass scale. Spanning 3 continents, the investigation unearthed heinous activities associated with the leader of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, the SCOAN, a Nigerian megachurch whose influence affected millions of Christians desperate for healing, financial success, deliverance, and a spiritual awakening. The preacher, who died in 2021 at the age of 57, has been exposed as a man who engaged in widespread abuse, torture, and cruelty over a period spanning over 20 years. Well, his own daughter, Ajoke, was the first to reach out to the BBC to expose her late father's barbarism, admitting that she was a victim of the savagery her father inflicted on hundreds of people. My dad, and I quote, this is what she said, "My dad had fear, constant fear. He was very afraid that someone would speak up. That is his daughter," Ajoke told the BBC. Now, aged 27, Ajoke live is hiding and has dropped her surname Joshua. BBC did not publish her new name. Well, okay. Little is known about Ajoke's birth mother, who was believed to be one of tbjoshua's congregants. She said she was raised by Evelyn Joshua widow from as early as she can remember. One day, after she was suspended from school for misdemeanors, everything changed. A local journalist wrote an article referring to her as the illegitimate child of tbjoshua, and that's when she was pulled out of school and taken to SCOAN compound in Lagos. "I was made to move to the disciples' room. I didn't volunteer to be a disciple. I was made to join." That is what she said. She never ever volunteered to be a disciple, but she was made to join the group. Anyways, that is all we have for today. If you really I know there are a lot of negative and positive comments that were really said, and maybe you can give us a comment. What do you really think about this? Was tbjoshua really a prophet sent by God, and or was he not a prophet? You can give us your comment, or you can comment down below there and tell us what you think. Thank you so much, and subscribe. We love you. Bye bye.